Hey, you got the Boston Trucker with you. It's Monday morning. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I was here hauling Saturday. We cleaned up a lot of this mess. I got 2 loads out. Teddy got 4. I had things to do though. We're gonna start this week out by hauling some mix like we do every morning. It's gonna be a beautiful day, sun shining, gonna hit about 80 degrees. Let's kick it. Hey, cue that music, yeah. The Boston Trucker here. Welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy it. What is Teddy doing now? I think he's getting some new tires on his trailer.
Now it's getting to the point you gotta go heavier on the air pressure because these rims leak down during the cold weather.
What are we doing?
They gotta put a new tire on the trailer.
Oh.
I finally wore it down to the steel belts.
Okay.
So I figured while I'm waiting for that, I might as well check the air pressures on the tires.
Good man. That's a company guy right there. I gotta hand it to him. Can't say nothing. He's checking the air on his tires instead of sitting around doing nothing like a lot of people do. That's what he's doing. Now Teddy doesn't watch YouTube. I'm gonna reveal to him the title of my last week's video and get his response. First I gotta grab some waters. The Cardillos always provide us with, they want us to be hydrated. So I always get some waters, and usually I do bring my own, but sometimes I don't because my wife didn't buy any. A couple waters. I got my Diet Pepsi to start the day. Look, you need waters right here. But that's pretty awesome, right? That's pretty nice. Let's go see Ted while I get loaded. Going? Where's those little feet going?
Right here.
I gotta tell you something. I gotta show you something. Because I know you don't watch YouTube. I'm gonna put my camera right here. Hold on a second. I want to show you the title of my video last week and see what you think. Let me brighten it up. What's that say? Say it, read it out loud.
Oh Jesus, wait a second.
Get your readers out.
Have to. Not getting.
How was your weekend?
Not too bad. Get a lot of shit done.
Read it out loud.
I was hauled by Captain Extra Load. Smart ass. Hey, I'll show you the shirt later on. On the back of it, it says, "I was home before you was crawling."
That's true. That's funny. Ah, it's all good humor, right?
Yeah.
It's all good fun. I wouldn't do something like that if I didn't think Teddy couldn't handle it. And I know the Cardillos might see that, so you know, you gotta err on the side of caution, but then I'm like, ah, screw it. So the second car in front of me's got 1, 2, 3, 4 big antennas on it. What do you think that's all about? I'm thinking antenna salesman. Just showing off his goods. Those are some big antennas. Who's he talking to? Can't get him on the radio. That's a lot of antennas. Are you an antenna salesman? It's gotta have a radio on. It's gotta have a radio on. Come on. Nope. You're a ham operator? How come you got 4 antennas? So my question is each antenna for a different radio?
one's for this, and the bigger one is for the HF that's going to go in here.
Oh my gosh. So are you talking all over the world with that thing?
Not yet.
That's pretty cool. I thought you were an antenna salesman.
Well, when I get the HF in here, it's set up for temporary operation, not permanent mobile. I was actually in a conversation on the Paxton repeater when you called me.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty cool. I never seen anything like that.
Yeah, which truck were you?
I'm on the one that's behind you. The red and white and black one.
Ah, the one I was behind and got in front of?
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Got it. So, alright, let me get back to the other Q show, but on the other band, but yeah, it sounds good. Sounds good. Every one of them can, one of those radios I can put on G4S as well, so I got licenses for all. I just recently put this back in here recently, and that's what the front mag mount is this one here. The front one? No, the back one. One of them for this one. One of the mag mounts on the roof is for this one. So, alright, hey, we'll catch you. So, by the way, how's this thing working, by the way?
Loud and tall, man. Sounds really good. Alright, you have a good day. Thanks for the comeback.
Yeah, no problem, bud. Appreciate the call. The old quote-unquote handle way back when was a triple R, which stood for Road Runner. But I haven't really activated the handle, quote-unquote, since I got the radio back. I just put this back in about a month ago. I bought one that can sit in the back, and I just have this plugged into the, believe it or not, the USB port. And he charges this, and it works Bluetooth to the transmitter in the back. So, all right, you have a good one. 7-3.
You too, then take care now.
Yeah, no problem. I'll get you ready to run.
Those ham operators love to talk. Once you get them talking, they don't stop. That's funny. I used to have a ham radio. I didn't want to get into it with it, but I used to have a Uniden HR2510. But I never had a ham license, but could talk around the world with that radio. Especially when you're out in the desert out west. You could like talk to Europe, like at least hear people. I wasn't that into the ham side, but it was kind of cool to have. But those radios are so expensive to get fixed. And once they break, you gotta choose. Do you want to keep it, keep spending money to get it fixed, or just move on to just like a regular radio, which I eventually did. And then I had a Connex 3300 for many years. That's in my old truck still. And this is a Striker. It's okay. It's not a ham radio. It's a small Striker, but it does the job. You get to the other side of the highway, which is all that really matters. Truck number 1. Yep.
Thank you. Nice view. That's Mount Wachusett down there. Okay, thank you, appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And Mike, you're on your way out?
I am on my way out, yep. When I get past this triaxle, I'm going to pull over in the white spot for a second so you can come on by.
That's 10-4, thank you.
Thank you, sir, appreciate that.
No problem. Yeah, Sandy's coming in behind me. Yep.
Okay, Mike, you should be all clear. Welcome, thank you.
You going to Candelo? No, look, just a regular.
Here's a story from the road I don't think I've told before. So it's back in '92, right? I'm running for a company out of Minnesota. Let's not mention their name in this story because I don't know. Maybe, I'm sure the statute of limitations has run out, but let's not name the guilty. All right. So it's Christmas weekend. Dispatch had me hauling a load of Hunt Wesson Swiss Miss out of Menominee, Wisconsin, going to Santa Fe Springs, California. Vaughn's in Santa Fe Springs was a grocery warehouse chain that I went to a lot. I don't even think I was ever inside that building. I think I used to get a lumper. They would come out, you line up in the street, the lumper would come out and take your paperwork. You paid a lumper and he would go inside and unload your trailer and break it down and bring you your paperwork, and it was a hell of a deal. But anyways, so I pick up the load at Menominee. I get one of the older 53-foot trailers, heavy trailer, and pick up the load, and it's double stacked pallets of Swiss Miss, and they're heavy, almost right to the back. Like there wasn't a space between the last pallet and the back door really. And I was like, man, this is gonna be a heavy load. So I took it over to Quick Trip in Menominee, cat scaled it. I think there was a cat scale there. And 84,000 and change. Legal for 80,000 pounds. And back then, you know, I ran 80,000. I didn't make a habit out of running much overweight, you know. Sometimes a little overweight. You know, you play the fuel game, you know, run less fuel because, you know, every gallon is 8 pounds. So if you have 300-gallon tanks and you only run 200 gallons of fuel at max, that leaves you 100 less gallons on your truck, which is 800 pounds. So you play the fuel game, you play the fifth wheel slide game, you know, you try to scale it as best as you can. So anyways, pick up the load, it's 84,000, it's Christmas Eve, it's about 4 o'clock, dispatch is getting ready to go home. I called down to the yard, hey, you know, I'm loading out of Menominee here, 84,000 pounds of change. They've gone home, so what do you want me to do? So dispatch says, well, you know, I mean, it's Christmas weekend and everything's gonna be shut down, you know. And I always
back then always volunteered to work the holidays. So working for me on working on Christmas Eve was no big deal. I worked Thanksgiving. I was single, and my philosophy always was let the family people go home if they can. I'll run the load. That's one less load one family guy has to do, so no big deal. Dispatch says, well, everything's going to be shut down. I'll tell you what, we'll throw your extra $100, extra $100. So dispatch offers me $100. $100 back then wasn't chump change, you know. It was probably like $300 now. And the thought of making easy money had me nodding my head, even though it went against my better judgment. But like he said, the scales are going to be closed on Christmas weekend. I'm not going to have anything to worry about. I'm just going to drop down 35, cut across Kansas, out towards Liberal, Kansas on 54, through the panhandle of Oklahoma, Texas, drop into Tucumcari, New Mexico, and get on I-40. That's the way I was going to go. I ran that way a lot. It was winter time. The faster you can get down south away from the snow line, usually the better. Sometimes it blew up in your face, but that's the way I would run in the wintertime. So anyways, tooling across Kansas, Oklahoma, coming into Texas about 1 o'clock in the morning. Now it's Christmas morning. People are snuggle in their beds. The kids are thinking of Santa, and I'm trucking. There's really nobody on the road at that time of the morning. Really hardly any other truck except me. I'm tooling along, and kaboom! Kaboom! The whole truck went like this. And I'm like, oh my God, what happened? It sounds like I blew a tire. So I get on the shoulder. I blew not one, but 2 trailer tires right next to each other. Right side, rear, inside and outside tire. Dead in the water. Heavy load, trailer's leaning. I got double stacked pallets, probably 3 rows from the back. Swiss Miss. I'm not going anywhere. John Daly next to me here in the Marzilli Western Star. How we doing, John?
Not too bad, bud. Yourself?
We're doing all right. We're just sitting there telling truck driver stories.
There you go.
Have fun, bud.
How about it? I'm on the most 5,000 here today.
All right. Good luck with that. We'll see you.
You got it, buddy.
So there I was, 1 a.m., pitch dark, no street lights, no traffic, the sound of hissing rubber, cold wind, no cell phones, and no Santa. Not for me anyways. No cell phones. What are you gonna do? All you can do is wait for another truck to come by, and hopefully you can grab that driver and get him to make a phone call for you. So about an hour later, a cattle pot was coming my way. I got him on the radio, and he asked me if I was okay, if I needed anything. I said, hey, can you make a phone call? He said he will. He said he's not stopping for a while, but he'll stop when he gets over to was that Dalhart, maybe? Is Dalhart in the Panhandle? I don't remember. It sounds familiar. When he gets over, let's just say Dalhart. When I get to Dalhart, I'll make a call. And I said, all right, well, I hate to wake up my dispatcher Christmas morning, but I need somebody to, you know, call a tire service and pay a comm check. So anyways, now all my trust is in that one driver that he's going to make the call. You don't know. Maybe he's just going to go, you know, so I end up just going to sleep. I was probably sat up for about an hour just staring into the darkness. Hardly anybody came by. And about about 8 a.m., I got a knock on the door. A tire guy was there with 2 tires and fixed me up, and I gave him some extra Christmas money. I probably gave him the $100 that I was supposed to make on that run, and he fixed me up. And then Christmas morning, I shot across there, and I made it over to. I think I made it to Barstow that night. Spent Christmas night at Barstow late, and then delivered Santa Fe Springs. But what a trip! You know, you go against your better judgment for a few extra bucks in the glory. Really, I mean, really, everything you did back then, it wasn't for the money. It was for the fun and the glory, but mostly for the money. Anyway, that's my trucker story today. I'm sticking with it. And always go with your gut. But what was I going to do? Christmas Eve and everybody's going home. Either take the load or don't, really. And a trucker. I'll take the load. But nowadays, would I have done that? Probably, yeah. Yeah, I would have done it. Everybody else is doing it. Why not? Everybody else is going to jump off a bridge. Are you? No, because you're going to die. But I don't know what I'm saying now. Now I'm just creating content. But anyways, if you like this story, hit that subscribe button. What are you waiting for? More are coming. I'm going to start telling some more of my old trucker stories. I've been holding back.
Friday, 9 a.m. I'm just sitting around. I got the truck off. I just wiped it down. There's no material. I got about a half a load on right now. Just waiting for some trucks to roll in here. It like downpoured yesterday all day, so nobody dumped. We hauled it all out. What am I gonna do? I just went over to the store, bought some items I needed. Get some new gloves. Gotta have my 5 gum. Come on guys, hit me up. That's all I chew. And a couple 5-hour energies. I'm trying to wean myself off of them. Honestly, I've been drinking 1 a day in the morning on my way to work. That's my coffee. The last 2 weeks, maybe 1 or 2 for the whole week. So, not really drinking them, but I like to have them with me just in case. I got me a 0 sugar protein shake. Protein because, you know, I went to the gym yesterday and I need to repair my muscles. Gaining weight though, I don't know what's going on. I've gained like 5 pounds over the summer. I don't know if it's muscle weight, but I don't think so because I feel fat. But I'm going twice a week, working hard. And yeah, I mean, after the rain yesterday, she's still looking pretty proper. I was gonna juice up the tires, but the gravel pit's pretty muddy right now. Later today, I'm gonna grab the low bed. I'm gonna load up the 308. They're doing a few repairs to it right now. It should be ready to go. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna haul it to the gravel pit, which is Saturday. And then I'm gonna load a Tony bought a 955 Cat shovel dozer. It's kind of like a bulldozer, but it's a loader. And I'm gonna take that to the Northeast Rockbusters equipment show down to Borough Construction tomorrow morning in North Attleboro, Massachusetts. That's the plan so far. That could change. And I don't know if I'm just gonna leave it there and Tony's gonna play with it. All the old timers are gonna be down there with all their old equipment and digging and showing us how we did it in the old days. I'm probably gonna hang around for a little bit, see if I can get some video, check out some stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna bring it back. I don't know what's gonna happen. I might go get it Monday. I don't know, but right now, waiting for some trucks to dump, so let's go. Just hanging out, chilling. Check it out. Ice Road Truckers, it's coming back.
I don't want to tip this over.
It's life and death up here. It's absolutely dangerous to get out of the cab while you're moving. Holy. We almost shared paint job. Tell me this, don't get your heart pumping.
The Ice Road Truckers are back for a whole new season, tackling some of the Northern Frontier's roughest roads.
Let's get her done.
Yeah! Awesome. Psyched. I'm psyched. Anything with trucks, I'm happy. They're starting to roll in. I'm gonna make good use of my time. Got my orbital buffer. I got some speedy. Doing a quick refresher here, that's all. Polish and diamond plate, you got to go 4 directions. The long way, across, at an angle, and at the opposite angle. thing's almost out of battery too, by the way. I gotta get a new battery, get it charged up. Anyways. What's that?
Hanscom Drive, commercial game.
Talking to me?
Yeah. Okay, so I'll give him your phone number so he can call you when he gets there so you can escort him on. Perfect. All right. Sounds good. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Mike, you're joining the Air Force.
Okay.
Fortunately, it's a six-wheeler though.
Oh, okay.
So
I can handle that.
Let's put you back in your spot.
Okay.
9 yards of sand and then 9 yards of 1.5 inch stone.
Oh, 2 loads.
Yeah.
9 yards of sand. You want to write me a slip?
Yeah, I'll write out the slip for you.
Okay.
It might turn into an all-day thing because
Okay.
he needs sand, he needs stone, he needs gravel.
Okay.
But it might end up turning into an all-day thing.
Not a problem.
But I'll move my truck right now.
Okay. I'll be right over there.
And we'll go from there.
Okay,
I'll give
Mike.
you all of his information so that you can keep track of everything.
Okay. So we're going on an adventure today. Wasn't expecting that.
I'm gonna get it here. Oh, him? Yeah. Keating. Yeah, Keating. 8.5. I need 9 yards of sand.
Over here at Hanscom Air Force Base. Gonna make some deliveries here today. I need to be escorted by my sponsor, company that I'm delivering to. I had to go through a commercial vehicle check first. They're holding my license, my registration until my sponsor gets here. So he told me he's 20 minutes away, so we're just hanging out. It's been about 10. Doing something different today, that's good at least. Nice and easy, low stress, no hurry, just get it done, get the loads done, and see what else we're gonna do today. I don't know what the rules are about filming on an Air Force base. I don't want to push it. I like to film. Some interesting stuff here, but run through here, it took me about 45 minutes. I had to go through security, then I had to wait for the company I'm delivering to escort me to the property. Now I've got a all-day pass, so I'm on the outside lane, which says credentialed deliveries left lane, so we're just waiting. I've been here now about 15 minutes waiting for the okay. I get all the patience in the world. I'm on the clock. It is what it is.
doing 3 loads over to the Air Force Base. The last load is load of mix. Trying to stay out of all this mud. Figured it would have dried up since this morning, but it hasn't. Nice angle right there. Scott, check it out. Look at this RD. That's a nice one. Old school. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You got a truck trying to pull out of Bay State. The car didn't give enough room. The truck shouldn't have gone. Oh my God. This is hilarious. No, he's trying to make the corner. The pickup truck's gonna back up. Come on. Back up. No. Just gonna sit there? This is it. That's what I'm moving tomorrow. You're doing good. You got it. Just nice and easy. Bring the bucket down. There you go. There you go. There you go. No. Axle? No. I think I'm supervisor. There you go. I'm down. You down? Okay. The back isn't down. Does it curl anymore?
I can, but right now I have it uncurled so that way we can get more height. Either that or we might have to put it on a block.
Now we get about this much before the axle.
Oh, good.
I think you can curl it a little and bring it down. Well, hey, thanks for hanging in with me this week.
I'm gonna call it a week. I'm gonna move this tomorrow, pick up the Cat front end loader, take it down to the Northeast Rockbusters Truck Show. That'll be in the next video. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. Please share and like my content. Comment down below. You got the Boston Trucker with you. Peace and grease.